Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the speed up tricks on OPPO A6 Pro. Okay, the first thing that I'm about to show you is how to get access into developer options, because we can change a few things to get some speed of our device. So to do it, we need to open up our settings. Now we need to scroll all the way down until we find about device. Now scroll down again until you find the status. And my bad, I'm sorry, the version. My bad. And now we need to tap on the version number a few times. In my case, I also need to confirm by drawing my screen lock, and we can see on the bottom that we are now a developer. Let's get back then. Now click on System and Update, and on the bottom we have developer options. Now we need to scroll down, and we need to find 4 specific options that we can adjust. I'll show you which one exactly. In here we have animator duration scale, transition animation scale, and the window animation scale. As you currently see, all 3 of them are set on 1x, but we can change it. We can set it on 0.5, or we can completely turn them off. Remember that you shouldn't go higher than 1x because it will only slow your device. For me, a perfect balance between 1x and off is of course 0.5, so that's my preset. I'm going to select all of those 3 options into that value. Let's scroll down a little until we find the apps, and we have the background process limit. Currently it's set on the standard, but we can select at most 3 processes or at most 4. It is up to you. In my case, I will select at most 4, for example. Alright, that is all. When it comes to developer options, we can quit them. Now, let's scroll to the upside a little until we find the battery, and if you want to have the best performance, you should select high performance mode. Remember that the battery consumption will be increased and the temperature will increase. So I think that I'm sure about it. You shouldn't use that mode for a longer period of time. Let's say that personally I use this mode when I'm playing games on my OPPO. Thanks to that I have best performance possible, but when I finish gaming, I always get back into the balanced mode, because, you know, for example, overheating your battery, it's not the best thing, and we should avoid situations like that. But just for a short period of time, I highly recommend using the high performance mode. For now, I'll get back into balance though. Okay, let's get back and let's click on the apps. Now let's click on the app management. And in here, simply, if you have some of the apps that you are not using, simply uninstall them. But be aware that some of those apps on that list are the system apps, and uninstalling them is impossible. And don't try to force stop them, for example, because something bad may happen to your device, and you should avoid situations like that. But if you have, for example, games, in my case I have Blockbust, I'm not playing that game, so I can easily uninstall it because it's only taking my storage space away. And sometimes that may be the problem why your device isn't working fast, because simply you don't have enough storage space. Also, there's a fastest way of uninstalling the apps, and it's from the level of our home screen or from the level of the app drawer. So in here, for example, I have Bubble Pop, that's another game. To uninstall it, simply hold on the icon and click on the uninstall button. Just like that. That is much faster way. But let's get back into the app management, for example, because in certain apps we have possibility to clear cache. In my case, it will be the Chrome app, my browser. To clear the cache, we need to click on storage usage, and down below we have our cache. In my case, it's not that much, only 23 megabytes, but I can easily clear that from time to time, of course. And don't worry, clearing cache won't delete any of your data. Cache is basically the junk files that are simply stacked in the memory of our device, and clearing them is completely okay, and it's even recommended to do from time to time. So it's worth doing. Also, for the best performance and the smoothest animations, actually, let's make sure that we are using the high refresh rate. To do it, open up display and brightness, scroll down, and find screen refresh rate. Simply tap on that. You can select the auto select mode. Automatically uses the optimal refresh rate for your device to bring you a conscious, smooth experience and conserve battery power. But if you want to have 120 Hz refresh rate all the time, you can select the high. It is up to you. In my case, I will stick to the auto select. Alright, now let's close it up. Let's close the settings and let's open up the phone manager. Here it is, and sometimes we have possibility to click the optimize button. So let's do it. In my case, I have that possibility, so I'm about to do it. Alright, now our device is running with the best performance possible. All of the junk files that were stacked on our device has been cleaned. We can click on done, but we also have the recommended optimizations. We can perform a storage cleanup, so let's click on go. Alright, in here I have almost 300 megabytes of junk files that are available to delete, so let's clean them. Boom. It's really worth doing from time to time. Down below we have the system boost, so let's tap on that. Okay, everything is optimized, so we can click on done, click on done again, and now our device is working in the best way. Also, during day-to-day use, there's a huge chance that as you open up the recent apps, you have a lot of them opened in the background. And if you are not using those apps, simply manually close them, because they're only taking your RAM away, and that also might be the problem why your device is running slowly, because simply too much apps are opened in the background. So closing them up also may help. And the last thing that I'm about to show you is how to perform a reboot. Basically, during the reboot, our phone rests for a moment, and also the RAM gets freed up. So it's also really worth doing from time to time. To perform a reboot, we need to launch the power menu. We do it by clicking the power button and the volume up button at the same time, just like that. And now, to reboot it, drag this white ball into the restart function. Now release your finger. As you can see, the OPPO logo disappeared, our phone has been turned off, and it will be turned on automatically within a few seconds. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.